After clicking on that edit with Elementor, this page loads. We have all the features of Elementor ranging from basic, you can see inner section, heading, image, text editor, and so on. We have the one for pro version. You have a lot more things to do in pro version. So if you want the pro version, you can get the pro version. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we are dealing with the basic free version. You have all these things too: icon box, image box. They are all drag and drop. Now before we can do anything, we have this plus sign to add templates, to add a new section, and to add a new section. If you click on plus to add a new section under it, this one deals with add template. If you have templates that you have installed or zip files that you have uploaded and you want to add a template, you use this one. Now this one is the element kit template. Element kit templates are templates that have come with element kit. If you are using with the pro version, you have a lot of templates. You don't need to build from the scratch. Just choose one template and start working on it. Here we are dealing with, this is a new feature. These two are new feature. You don't need to use, you don't need them that much. So what we're going to do is just create a section by clicking on this place. If you click on plus, you have this, different kinds of structure. This one is a container, just a container. If you want to have one big container, here we have two divisions. There's a section and two subdivisions inside it. Here we have 3 equal divisions in that container. Here we have 4. Here we have 2 unequal divisions. This one is very beautiful. It's very good when you're building a landing page that will have menu on one side and logo on the other side. The same thing with this one. Now for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to choose this one. So I have it. Now once you choose one section, you have this plus sign which you can use to add another section at the top. Here you use it to edit the section, and here you use to close it if you don't want that section. Now this feature here, anytime you create a new section, you have this feature here. Now this section now is boxed, like something that will be in the middle. But if you want to stretch it to cover the full length of the screen, change this one to full width, it will cover the full length of the page. Now you have some other features here: columns gap, height, the height of it. How high do you want it to be? Is it going to be of minimum height? Is it going to fit to the screen to be very big and cover the whole screen or not? Now you can see you want to stretch it. If you want to stretch it so that it will occupy the whole section, you can do a lot of things here. If you go to style, here we are going to deal with the CSS of this page. You can change the background. If you click on this, that's classic, this gradient, this is video, and this is slideshow. If I click on this classic, I can choose an image and add an image here. I'm working on this section only, this section that you're seeing here. That's where I'm working on. I can choose a background overlay, or even go back to that background and choose a background. If I choose a color, I want to choose color, I want to change the color. Let's assume I'm choosing this color. You can see the color has been changed. You can do a lot of things. You can even tweak this color wheel, and change the color as much as you like. So once you're done, you can even add a gradient. You can combine two pictures, two colors. You can see, you can combine two colors, play with it, do all sort of things. Now you can do this one. It can be linear or radial. You can see the location. You can see you can do a lot of things, a whole lot of things with it. Now shape divider, you can have a shape divider. You can see, you can play with it anyhow you want it. Now let's start working on that section, this section here. If you mistakenly click on another page aside that section and you want to go back there, just click on this middle icon here to edit. So it brings you here. I want to use minimum height. I want it to be big, like a landing page. Now you can tweak the height, but I'm okay with this height. I can add a background. I don't have any image installed on my WordPress, so I'm not going to use an image. I'll just use a color. I'll choose a color. Let me choose blue. I think I clicked on shape divider the other time. None. Yes. So I'm going to choose another color. I like this blue color. Yeah, let's use this blue color. Now this inner section here, I can work on it. I can click inside. I can do this. I can edit that inner section just like I can edit the outer section. I can also edit the inner section. Now I want to add something here. I want to add something like, I want to divide that inner section into two. One to have a big image and the other one to have a text. Let's assume it's a text. So I'll click on this icon here. It takes me to the features section. Now you can have the heading. Let's play with each of them. Inner section, I can drag this one inside. As you are dragging, it will be highlighted. Where you want to drop it will be highlighted. So once you see it highlighted, just drop it there. You can have two sections now. You can either reduce this side or reduce the other side. Reduce it to the other side. Now I can work on the individual section, subdivisions. I can work on individual subdivision. Now let me add an image here. I don't have an image. I can have an image here. Then add a text here, heading. So I can type in something, my landing page. So I can tweak the settings here, justify the content at the center, at the end, or justify it. I like it at the center. I can go to the style. I can change the color to white. I can move it up to white. Now typography, how big or how small it is. If I click on this icon, I can do a lot of things. I can change the size. I can reduce the size. Now this one deals with how bold it's going to be. So let me just reduce this. Now transform, uppercase, lowercase, capitalize, anyhow you want it. Decoration, underline, overline, line through, but I'm going to have none. Line height, sorry, line height. I can do the line height. You can see it. Line spacing, letter spacing to space them, and word spacing. Can tweak. So once you are okay with what you have, can click on. Let me go to the advanced so that you can see what the advanced is. Now we have the margin. By default, everything is the same thing, but I can just. This is margin top. I want margin a space at the top. Margin bottom, I want a space under, depending on how I want it. Margin right, just to position the whole thing. Now I can have the width 100%. I don't need to do anything there. Then Z index. This index is when you have series of things that you want to place on top of each other. The one that comes first, the one that comes next. So once you are through with everything you're doing, just update. Click on update. If you don't click on update, it won't take effect. Viewing my website, this is what I have, what I created using Elementor in this place. So updating it updated my website. This is my landing page. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at how to create menus so that we can have our navigation buttons on the front end. Click appearance, click menus. You'll come to this place. You can name it anything you like. Primary menu. Now you can enable mega menu content. Mega menu content comes in the form of adding additional information. When somebody clicks on a particular page, the person can get information about that page before navigating to that page. So it is called a mega menu. I can enable it. Now, all these things, if I want this is a post page, sample page, I don't need it, I can remove it. Now once everything is okay, I'll select them. I want them to be in the primary menu. I've selected everything. Now I'll create a menu. So I'm going to have a nav bar now as regards creating the header. So I have this as the menu. I've added more pages by using the method I showed you in the previous tutorials. I've added comedy, dance, education, entertainment, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to drag them onto this main menu. I want to show you the concept of drop down in menus. So I'm going to select dance, education, entertainment, music, news, then comedy, add to menu. Now they've been added to the menu, you can see. But this thing, all these pages will look scattered on the front end. So I'm going to nest them. For example, under blog, I can have something like news. I can have, I think I have news here. Yes, let me add a news. Do I have music here? Yes, I have music. News is already there. So under that blog, I can add music inside the blog. Now, I can also have, let me have entertainment. Then inside entertainment, I'll put music. I'll put dance. Then I'll also put comedy. Now, I'll put news under blog. Then I can also put education here just to nest them. So if I'm okay with what I'm doing, I'll just click on the display location. Let me say main menu, save. I'm making this on my main menu. Now I've saved it. I've created my menu. So the next thing is for me to build a header that will hold this menu in place.